How's it going, YouTube? We have Hero here, myself.
What's up?
Hero was playing with his GoPro camera. I saw that. He was just like, "Woo!" All right, guys. So we got another good video today, and we're going to be talking about memes and thumbnails and how we build them. So it's a little more, a little different because typically we're using Word, or Hero likes to use Paint. So I can see why his memes turn out the way they do. So, but anyway, we'll jump into it here. Right now I have we're sharing my screen on Discord, so Hero can see what's going on. Also, before we get too far, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Just because, hey, we need the subscriptions, just so we can keep on doing all this fun stuff. But what we're going to be doing today, like I said, is we're going to be in Word. So again, we're opening up Word here, and what we're going to be doing is inserting pictures. And we'll use, actually, since we live in California, Hero, we're going to use Hollywood. Hollywood. Yeah, Hollywood. Actually one word. Hollywood. And so today, we'll choose that one. It looks kind of cool. And at the bottom, you're going to notice that it has a name of who actually took the picture, if it actually has it. But right now, we're just using Creative Commons pictures. I'm going to full screen that there. And we're going to add in one more online picture. I'm going to use my favorite actor, Will Smith. I'm going to use one of his photos here. And we'll choose this one right there and insert.
I was gonna ask you, are these photos stored in Office, but then it actually searches through Bing?
Yep.
Okay, I just saw that.
Yep. All right. So, and keep in mind, this could be used with your regular pictures as well. Now, what I just did there, as you just noticed, was removing background. So what I'm actually doing first is drawing for the areas that I want to keep. So obviously we want to keep Will Smith, his shirt, his thumb, and you just want to make sure you can get really detailed. I'm not going to go too crazy for what we're doing here, but also we need to remove that area where it says Comic-Con. So we're going to click on the mark areas to remove, and click and drag and remove. So if you saw how quick and easy that was, I'd have to say faster in Photoshop. Now look at that, we have them right there. Actually, we can maybe flip the image. All right. And there we go. And like I said, it's very simple to do this. So it's nothing that's too complicated or anything like that. It's just as you're sitting there playing with it, you can kind of figure out what you're going to want to do and how you're going to want to build it. And like I said, the first thing that we're doing here is memes. So it's very simple. So we're going to add a shape here, and then we'll actually maybe add a little voice chat cloud thing here. Put it over his head here. And what will we say? Something first timer related, huh? Should be first timers is cool. I love the videos
For the first time.
Yeah, first timers is cool. I love the videos. Boom. I like it.
Will Smith.
Nope. Only if you actually told us that. I know. But actually, let's move. I might make it a little smaller. Let's move this maybe into the left corner. We'll shrink it down just a little bit. And then put this over here. And then you have that little circle on the bottom. You can drag that towards his head.
Oh, that's cool.
There you go. So it looks like it's in one area. And then we'll sit there and adjust everything. So I'm pressing Control-A to get all of the text in there. And we will shrink it down just a little bit. 22 looks good. All right, now I'm going to shrink this down just a little more so it looks a little more manageable.
Can you change the cloud color, because it kind of blends with the sky?
Yeah, you can. I mean, I'm just showing this for now, but just to make it, just to make it simple. Yeah. But yeah, just as far as you could change the cloud colors and background colors, and you could do pretty much kind of anything and everything you want to do. But now once you have something that you'd want, all you have to do is just use a Snipping Tool after that. Copy and drag whatever you want there. Actually, I'll do a smaller section right there. Boom. First timers is cool. I love the videos. And look at that. We could post that on Facebook, Instagram. And Will Smith looks like he's talking about us. I know. It's horrible. Horrible. But we'll cut that. We'll cut well, let's actually take it a step further. Let's actually change the background. So I'm going to select the background just so we can actually add it in there, or maybe text box. Let's do something a little more meme-ish. Instead of that little cloud, we'll do a video, or not video, text in the what's called text box. So
I think the font you should use if you have it is called Impact. For memes. Impact. Yeah.
I don't like Impact.
That's the font to use, man. That's
the font. As I said in Hancock, good job. That was a good movie. That was a good movie.
Good job.
Good job. And then the cop goes, "No, Hancock. Good job.
Good job."
All right. Now we're removing the background and the outline for the text box, just so we don't have anything. And we'll make it a little bigger here. And actually, this seems a little more meme-ish now for you guys. And we're going to make sure we can move this around. So obviously, I selected the image above this one so it can actually move anywhere on the page. And now as I change the font there, as Hiro was saying.
Hancock, not hand.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. But hand and cock, right? There you go. But as I said in Hancock, I need your John Hancock.
As I said in John Hancock.
Yeah. But anyway,
Good
yes,
job.
It's already too late. Hancock's out there for YouTube to see. Handcock. But anyway, that was pretty simple, pretty easy. We'll cut this out here. And we'll actually jump into doing a thumbnail for YouTube, and pretty much on that one, I'm gonna change the orientation of the picture to landscape instead of portrait. And so again, like I said, this is all done in Word, so it's nothing complicated. And since we've actually been doing a lot of car stuff, let's do maybe a Camaro one. We'll do a ZL1 Camaro, and we'll have that set up here. So ZL1 and Camaro.
Cool, you can make the meme for tomorrow.
And then we can drop this right in here and click on that and insert and cut. Now we're gonna, obviously, like I said, we're gonna do text wrapping, but we're gonna send the image behind. And now we're gonna just drag it over. And we'll add some other stuff here as well. So as we're doing this one here, we're going to go back to text box and add in more text. Boom. Gotta love the text box. And this one, best ZL1 ever. And we'll do a question mark exclamation.
I think so. The best looking one, at least.
And so now we have that. Boom. And we won't change that. We'll just remove the background again and outline. Now, with everything still selected, and also we're going to want to make sure we can move that around. With it selected again, we're going to go over to text effects. And we're going to go over to transformations and change it to kind of wrap around the car. So this is where it gets a little crazier, just because as we're starting to play with it. Now let me fix that ever, because I added a space in between the ever and exclamation mark. So we'll actually get rid of that here. And just change the grammar. Best ZL1 ever. Boom. It looks good there. Now actually we'll rotate to match the car. Boom. Let's rotate a little more. Whoop. Control Z just to move the picture back. And rotate a little more. And right over. Boom. Best ZL1 ever.
I like it.
All right, now let's add in. Obviously, we need something else on there because it just won't make it a normal thumbnail. We need something that's a little catchy, so we'll use a question mark. And obviously, I just typed in question mark for online searches, and drop in picture of a question mark. I don't know which one. You can do that one. Boom. And now the cool thing, actually, the background's already removed on that, so I don't even have to remove the background. So let me change that so I can move this around above text and drop it in the corner. And there we go. Boom! Look at that.
I like that I like that it's in front of pictures and stuff, and it's like you don't have to deal with removing the background.
Yeah, well, you can, like I said, some of them you can, some, that they already have them removed. Some of them aren't, so you have to do it. But that's just searching online. Like I said, you can do this with your own. You can do this with your own pictures and all the fun stuff as you're editing videos and taking pictures while you're out. It's actually pretty simple. Now I'm adding another text box and I'm saying 5 things to know before you buy a ZL1 Camaro. Obviously, that's going to be catchy. That's going to be for your thumbnail. You want it to be very catchy. But again, like I said, very, in Word, this just makes it very simple. I'm just choosing a random style, but I'm going to remove the background on the text boxes. We kind of need to know how it's going to look, with the background, just because there's kind of a bright section on the left. We'll kind of play with it and see how it looks over on the left first. If not, I'll move it over to the right on the dark side.
Can you fill the text with the background behind it?
What do you mean?
Like white text on black background?
White text on black background?
Yeah.
Oh, just add a background? Yeah, you can always add a background. Yeah. So you want to add like a shape?
Or shade, yeah. I don't know what it's called, but right behind the words is going to be a black rectangle.
Yes. It could be, but for this, we'll just do it so we don't freak out people. So we're not adding too many layers.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, but just depending on how crazy you want to go, you can add in as many layers as you want. I've really never ran into a limitation with Word and doing any of these. So you can have like 20 images on a page. It gets a little hard when you're trying to move things around because the original image size is still there. So even if you like cut something out really small, you would have to deal with the original image size unless you use a snipping tool and bring it back over into Word after you cut it down. Mm. But like I said, nothing crazy, but we'll add a little bit of glow behind there. But like I said, the way Hero was saying it, adding a box behind it might be a little better for this particular situation. But it's not bad. It's for your guys' first time. We can definitely go into an advanced video and kind of showcase other little tips and tricks for you guys. If this is something that you guys like, but we're just doing something a little techie for you guys, just because I know we've been doing a lot of car stuff, a lot of baby stuff, and we haven't done any real house projects, or I know we're not doing cooking videos, so it's not going to be any more cooking videos, so there's going to be different things. So we'll just try to add some flair to different things, but also don't forget about our other channel as well, First Time Recycling. So we'll have a little thing up top here as well, so you can actually click on that there.
Yeah, First Time Recycling. We're going to be cycling today after it gets cooler.
Yep. So as I'm trying to add it over here, you can tell the colors just don't do anything. So Control A for everything again. But just trying to find the right color. And when you're building some of these guys, obviously you need somewhat of a theme. I know Hero likes organized OCD. I like unorganized, just because it looks more raw for me versus some of these channels that you're 100 million views in, and obviously that's what you would expect from the channel as they've grown so large. But we're still noobs at this, And so, like I said, we're still always learning and doing different things. Now, also, what I just noticed is we have the little cursor here. So there's usually a couple ways of getting rid of that. The easiest will actually be moving the image down, but we won't worry about that just yet because I want to add in one more picture of Will Smith. So get a little crazy. We'll add, let's see. Actually, I like that portrait image. Look at that. I can add that little portrait there.
Aladdin.
Or
the genie.
It's the genie of the lamp. Little Disney there, guys. All right, so now we're gonna bring this towards the front of everything because I want to be able to work on it in front. What we'll probably do actually is spin this image around again. All you have to do is just click on the little, I call them little handlebars, those little circles, just so you can actually maneuver it around and flip the image. Now, again, we're going to remove background. So we're going to take his hair, boom, and take his collar area. We need his suit. And so it looks pretty simple, but we don't mark areas to remove. So all the white we want to remove and make it very simple. Keep changes. So I think I messed up in his hair area, but we'll play with that right now here too. And boom. Now let's go back. And like I said, it keeps the settings. So all I have to do is just click. So I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm not drawing a line at that spot. I just did a quick click on there. Usually with the word program, it'll start to figure out what you're trying to do. So as you start playing with the images and stuff like that, it will actually learn what you're doing each and every time. And it kind of gets the gist of it. So if you're somebody that makes a ton of memes, it'll actually realize that, hey, this guy makes these memes and this is kind of what he does all the time.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, now we're using Snipping Tool. So we got our nice Best Deal Whenever by Will Smith. And then we're going to be doing new and boom. I forgot about that cursor again. So we'll get rid of that right now. But the moment that you release, we'll close. Obviously, we're not going to save this because obviously that's not theme worthy. So if you notice, I can't click in the white area just because it wants to add a header or a header into the spot. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to just enter down all the way down, just so I can go to another page. So I'm just going to hit enter repeatedly here. I'm just doing it slow, but yeah, you just hit enter and go all the way down to the next page. And I hit a 0 there for whatever reason. Now we can do Snipping Tool. Now there will be no cursor in the way. I'm zooming in just a little more. And I don't know what artist drew that Will Smith picture, but that is actually looks pretty good, pretty clean.
Oh, I thought it was just like he had really clean skin.
No, that's just a drawing.
Wow.
All right, and then obviously you have the option to save, but right now we're just going to exit. And yeah, but like I said, it's actually pretty simple to do. Nothing too complicated. And yeah, so anyway, that's what me and Hero do. I know Hero falls on the paint side because he's used to paint. But once we get a little further along, maybe we can jump into the Photoshop of things. But for me, instead of spending 30, 40, 50 hour, 2 hours on editing something with Photoshop, and this is something I did in 5 minutes with Word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you gotta learn it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and like I said, it's not too bad. I mean, right now, like I said, what was that? Not even 20 minutes. We're able to do a thumbnail and a meme. So imagine if we wanted to work on 5-6 memes, we can probably knock that out within 30 minutes if we were just flying through it. So, and it's a good way to customize things. So definitely take a look, try it out. Obviously, you do need the full version of Office. This can be done all the way back to 2013. Office, so you have that editing tool, but it's gotten a lot cleaner, easier, obviously in 2016, 2019, and Office 365. So it's a lot smoother and it kind of can understand you a little better. But to say that not everything works as easy as that did, but most of the time it's actually pretty easy. But if you have some whites that are on the background and it kind of blurs in, it's really hard for it to actually see that. So it's not too bad. Anyway, guys, I know the video's going a little long, 22 minutes. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of great, we'll put in everything that we've used, obviously from Paint to Word to Canva. We'll have that all in the description below. Just, you guys can decide what you feel is easiest and all that fun stuff. So don't forget to throw in the comments what you guys use and how you guys do it. Like I said, this probably won't work for everybody, but I'm pretty sure it'll work for most of everybody that's starting YouTube and can't afford to use, the biggest thing, Photoshop and stuff like that, and trying to.
These are free tools, by the way. If you guys didn't know that.
Yeah, Paint is free, Canva is free. Word you have to pay for this particular version. If you work for a company, obviously you probably already have a work laptop at home or whatever, or when you go to work. So you can definitely do it with that there. But like I said, if you don't have Word, Canva is a very good option. Paint is a very good option. So anyway, guys, have fun. We'll catch you next time. Yes, like, subscribe, share. Watch our next video, which will be on Monday. We'll be hero cycling down the road biking. We're gonna have Raphael trying to cycle with us. So anyway, guys, like, subscribe, ding ding, the ding ding button. Call it the ding ding. Woo! All right. Anyway, laters, guys.